Say hello to our stickman buddy, who's on a mission to master physics faster than you can say Newton's apple. He's eager to discover a clever, step-by-step approach that makes learning physics feel almost magical. No complicated formulas or intimidating textbooks, just simple moves and smart strategies. With a dash of curiosity and a sprinkle of humor, our stickman will show you how to study physics in a way that's both fun and incredibly efficient. Get ready to see how even the simplest stick figure can tackle big science ideas with ease. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's take a step back and look at the big picture. Imagine our stickman, arms wide open, trying to grasp the main idea behind each topic. By understanding the core concepts first, we set a strong foundation for everything else. It's like building a house. You wouldn't start with the curtains before the walls. So, let's focus on what really matters. The central theme that ties everything together. Once we've got that, the details will make a lot more sense, and our stickman will be ready to tackle anything with confidence. When faced with a complex problem, don't panic. Just break it down into smaller, bite-sized steps. Imagine our stickman hero tackling a giant puzzle. He starts by dividing it into simple pieces, each one easier to handle. Diagrams, stick figures, and arrows come to the rescue, making each step clear and visual. With every arrow pointing the way, our stickman confidently moves forward, one step at a time. Suddenly, what seemed impossible becomes totally doable, all thanks to a little organization and a lot of stickman charm. Let's face it, memorizing every formula is about as fun as watching paint dry. Instead, focus on learning the most important formulas and, even better, understanding what they actually do. When you know why a formula works and when to use it, solving problems becomes much easier. Think of it like having the right tool for the job, rather than carrying around a toolbox full of mystery gadgets. Stickman would much rather use a trusty hammer than guess which tool to grab. So, prioritize understanding over rote memorization, and you'll be much more prepared for whatever comes your way. Start your practice with simple problems, like a warm-up for your brain. As you build confidence, try tackling trickier challenges. Each time you solve a problem, take a moment to celebrate. Even the small wins matter. Stickman knows that every step forward counts, no matter how tiny. Remember, progress is made one problem at a time. So keep going, and don't be afraid to stretch your skills a little further each day. Mistakes happen to everyone, even to stick figures. Instead of feeling discouraged, take a closer look at what went wrong. Each error is like a helpful arrow, pointing you toward what needs a little extra attention. By reviewing your mistakes, you can spot patterns and learn valuable lessons. Remember, every slip-up is a clue, not a catastrophe. So, embrace those blunders. They're just part of the journey to getting better, one stick at a time. When it comes to learning, Stickman knows that sometimes less is more. Simple summaries and cheat sheets are his secret weapons for keeping information handy. Instead of getting lost in pages of notes, he prefers quick reference guides that highlight the essentials. With just a glance, Stickman can refresh his memory and stay on track. These tools help him save time and avoid confusion, especially when things get complicated. So, if you want to learn like Stickman, keep it simple and keep it close. One of the best ways to learn something is to teach it to someone else. Or, if no one's around, you can always practice in front of a mirror. Stickman knows that if he can explain a tricky idea using just his simple lines and shapes, he must really get it. Sometimes, trying to teach forces you to break things down into easy steps, and that helps you spot what you do and don't understand. So, whether you're chatting with a friend or giving a solo performance to your reflection, remember, if Stickman can teach it, you're on the right track. Imagine our stickman trying to lift a giant textbook all at once. Ouch! Instead, he takes small bites, studying a little bit every day. Short, focused sessions help your brain remember physics, like keeping a ball bouncing instead of letting it drop. Regular practice means you don't have to scramble at the last minute. It's less stressful and way more effective. So keep those study sessions short and sweet, and let your knowledge grow steadily. And there you have it. Remember, mastering physics isn't about finding shortcuts, but using smart strategies that make learning easier and more fun. Stickman knows that with a little planning and a lot of curiosity, anyone can tackle tough concepts. As he waves goodbye, he's feeling confident and ready for his next big test. With the right approach, physics becomes less mysterious and a lot more manageable. So keep your stick arms up and your thinking cap on. Success is just a clever step away.